everybody, welcome back to my Pokemon Soulsilver playthrough. If everything went according to plan, you should have seen my riding montage at the start, and I'm going to just put the shiny hunting montage at the end. So we got a Geodude, as you can see, and did some leveling. Level 11, we got Roxo, exactly what we need for Falkner. Alright, so we're going to get straight into the gym battle here. So this was a little different going from Sun and Moon to this, because I've just recorded episode 50 something. No joke. So there's some interesting stuff coming up in that. We've also got a couple of new fancy stuff going on. So, I mentioned at one point I had a Dreamcast, and I'm actually waiting for the part to come for it, because it's Japanese. And I don't know why, but I think the Japanese one looks so much better, even though literally the only difference is that the Japanese one has an orange logo instead of a blue logo. So I've got that, but the thing is, in Japan they've got like 100 volts coming out of the wall. In Australia we've got like 220 to 240-ish. So, that causes a problem, because if I go to plug the Dreamcast in, the power supply inside is going to blow up, and then we need to replace it anyway. So what the best plan is, here, is to go straight for the new power supply swap out, or a step tank converter, which I don't trust, honestly. I never trusted that type of stuff. So I'd much rather go and get a power supply and pull the one that's currently in there out and put the new one in. So this opens up two things. First thing is that I go to Japanese power supply back and then sell and make some money off, and hopefully make my power supply, the money back from my power supply. I go here before I take on Falkner. Secondly, I don't have any. It's just a normal figure 8 power cable, so I've got tons of those. My Xbox using PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I got a whole heap of the figure 8 cables, which is good. So I don't need to buy one of those, but what I do need to buy is the RCA cable to plug into it, and then plug that into my either capture card or TV, and or both, depending on the circumstance. Because I've got RCA splitters, so I can plug it into the computer and capture while I'm playing on the computer to stop input lag. Well, the input lag's still there, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? The delay that's added by the computer. So that's the thing. One of the things I just acquired was a game called Ep6. Now that never got officially finished, so it's really buggy. I'm not sure about the control setup. I'm certainly not a fan of playing it in this before. See how it went. I'm also not a fan of the emulator control setup, and I can really reconfiguring it. So I'm actually thinking of starting a channel where I just go, not a channel, but a playlist series, whatever it is, where I come along, I play unseen games, and we just play them for a bit. Now some of those games are going to be close to finished, so I might be able to play an entire series on each one of those games individually. Some of those games not so finished, like Ep6, where it'll just be a single episode. We're going to keep nuggeting. I really caught nugget for this. So that's I'm thinking about doing that, because it's once I got the Dreamcast set up. So I think I'll start with Ep6. I've got a couple other things that I've got planned on my desk right now that I've mentioned multiple times throughout the series of throughout my channel so far. Like I've got a PSP, that's custom firmware that's actually now got 2 games loaded onto it that were never released. One of those games is a lot harder to get than the other because it was never officially released. It was just kind of released. Pidgeotto's Gust is messing me up. It's not very effective though. I'm going to do a heal if I've got one. I don't know if I've got a heal. Oh yeah, I got heals because I bought them a couple of episodes ago. That's convenient for me. That was a smart choice. Smart choice there, Ian. Smart choice. Talking yourself in third person makes it so much cooler. So there's also like, I think I've got an R4. I'm going to buy a new R4 though because my one's almost dead. So I'm going to order an R4 after this episode actually. So we're going to have that on top. Oh, we got Roost. Ooh, that's a good move to have. So I'll order a new R4. That'll allow us to play unseen, untested 3DS games. Not 3DS games, DS games. I don't know if there's any for 3DS, but I can do it on 3DS because it's custom firmware. So yeah, if you know of any games, let me know, and I'll get them if they're available to be downloaded. See, I picked up one of those games by accident. Kind of just happened. I was on unseen64.net, and if you know what unseen64.net is, it's glorious. It's like it's just a place in the internet where games. Oh, I missed. Where games like that, unseen games, just live, and in any form possible. So if there's a game like that was on a console that you liked or were pumped to come out and it never came out, and there's like all this video footage and pictures and all this fun stuff, if that's all there, Unseen64 will put it all together in one place, and that's where it will officially live. So if there's like magazine reviews and announcements and trailers and E3 trailers and this and that, if a game changed as well, it will be updated and put in there. And so exactly like Conker's Bad Fur Day. Conker's Bad Fur Day was never meant to be Conker's Bad Fur Day it is today. It was meant to be like a lovey-dovey children's game, and it never got, and that's not what it was though. So Unseen64's got that there. You can check it out. It's hilarious to watch. It's great. Have a look at it. I seriously guarantee it. If I remember, I'll put it in the comment section below. Unseen64 is so great. This Pidgeotto's causing us a little bit of hassle. I thought we'd be able to take it out, but we are seriously struggling. I thought we'd be able to take it out with Rockstar, but Rockstar is not doing as well. That was great. Well, we just waited that out. Will it? Yes, 13. So we were actually under leveled for that gym leader, for Falkner, which is okay, but not ideal. So this means that we next route, and I find out what our next capture is. This Pokemon I really wanted the next route that I always wanted. So we can't capture any of the Pokemon we currently got, which is good, because I don't want to catch them all again. So the team's going to be used once in this. That's something to remember, which is also annoying. Thanks for your details. That's what I'm going to do. So there's some interesting Pokemon we can catch, like shinies, because I don't know about all the shiny spikes. So I don't know. Well, go Frankel. Do I have to go back? We want you to carry that egg. Pokemon in Violet City. Alright, we'll go meet him in Violet City to carry the egg. We're not going to call him back. Or Mum. We're going to go heal, then we're going to go find out what our next encounter is, and then I think We'll do some exploring, maybe a battle or two. And then, yeah. So, if there's any games that you know about that you've got access to that were never finished, I can literally play them on anything, because I mod most of my consoles, and then what I do is I burn my games, put my games in a box in my wardrobe, and then I've got like a CD wallet that's full of games. So I've got one for my PS2 games, and original Xbox games. And I've got a spindle, like one of those CD spindles that you get, full of GameCube games. All my GameCube games are backed up. And then I rip some of my 3DS games onto a Supercard DS2. I haven't ripped some yet. I've got a lot of my Nintendo DS games on an R4 that's dying. Here we go, our first encounter on this route is a Wooper. A Wooper. Hate Wooper, just saying. That's not the best Pokemon, but we'll keep it there. I've actually got one ready. I've downloaded the Wooper. I kind of had this feeling that we were going to encounter a Wooper. Huh, I had a Wooper. I must get rid of it. I'll put it somewhere else. Nope. Okay, that was weird. I thought I had Wooper, but apparently I don't have Wooper ready. That's okay. So, there's also the ruins to the left, so we can catch an unknown as well. Oh, we can't catch an unknown. Right, because unknown's genderless, so we can't catch a shiny unknown. So that Pokemon is excluded, so that entire route is excluded. Then I'm pretty sure up here, this route is accessible to us yet. Is there any grass? I don't think there is, because yeah, Sudowoodo's here. So we can catch Sudowoodo there. It's interesting, right? So yeah, we're catching a Wooper next episode. No, next grind, shiny hunting montage. And then I'll grind him up off camera because you don't need a grinding montage again. And then we'll continue on. So I'm going to call it here for this episode. We'll catch you next time. Signing off.